Ashley Allen here with UFC's very own Dana White. Dana, you are in town for Fight Night, which is Sunday at TD Garden. First question, let's talk about your new web show, Looking for a Fight, which has you touring the country, going to different places, having a lot of fun, really seeking out new UFC talent. You're just a few episodes in, but so far, what have been your favorite moments?
Oh, God. You know, Matt Serra is TV gold. So I would have to say the favorite moment is, you know, we're shooting the pilot, and we're with Evander Holyfield, who is a Christian guy, and, you know, so we want to be respectful around him. Well, Matt Serra gets into an argument with the ring announcer at this show we're at in Atlanta. And F-bombs start going crazy, and these guys almost get into a fight. And, you know, Evander Holyfield sitting right here. So that was probably one of the craziest moments on the show.
Oh my gosh, sounds amazing. All right, so you've spent a lot of time here in Boston. You've said it's one of your favorite cities. Can we expect an episode here?
100%. So we've got 4 done. I'm going to Houston next week to film, then Minneapolis, and then we're doing 12 episodes. So before the end of the season, we'll come back to Boston and do an episode here.
All right, so shows like Looking for a Fight and The Ultimate Fighter, along with your, interaction via Twitter, social media, really allows UFC to connect with fans in a very personal way. Do you think that is a reason why UFC has blown up so quickly?
Well, I think the UFC's blown up the way that it has because it's exciting. I mean, it's great on television, and the live event is the best live sporting event you will ever see. But we are a lot different in that not only me, but the UFC lets everybody look behind the curtain. The fighters are very, you can come if you come to a UFC event, you're probably going to get your favorite guy's autograph and picture and things like that. Whereas you go to a Laker or Celtics game, it's highly unlikely.
All right, so let's talk about the fight now. TJ Dillashaw and Dominic Cruz are pretty much very evenly matched, and it really could go either way on Sunday. What do you expect the final outcome will be?
It's what makes this fight so fun. Dominic Cruz has never lost the belt. He had injuries and had to give it up, and Dillashaw has been ripping through everybody who, Dominic Cruz would have had to fight. So it's the most important fight we've ever had in the bantamweight division. And to be the man, you got to beat the man. So for Dillashaw, he's got to beat Cruz, and for Cruz wants to solidify that he's the greatest ever in that weight division. So it's an important fight, and it's a fun fight. Like you said, very close fight. Guys style up, very well, but they hate each other, and that's always fun.
Yeah, at Media Day yesterday, that was pretty evident.
I bet.
All right, so for Bostonians, this isn't the first time UFC's been to Boston, but for a lot of Bostonians, this will be their first live UFC fight. What do you think that they should be looking for at TD Garden that you might not see on the broadcast?
Well, everybody, like I said, this thing is really, really good on TV. The UFC is awesome on television, but if you've never been live, they're going to be blown away. It's going to exceed their expectations, and we've never had a situation where people come to a live event and they're like, yeah, I don't want to come to one of these again. So you're going to be blown away. And in a sports town like Boston, it's pretty ballsy to say. I guarantee it's going to be the best live sporting event you've ever been to.
Wow, I like that. I'm excited now. All right, so This fight will be a great capper to a really exciting weekend. We obviously have the Patriots game, we have the Bruins game. Do you think that will get fans, even more excited for the fight? It's
a testament to how awesome this town is, and Celtics play tonight. Tomorrow's the Patriots, the Bruins, and then the fight on Sunday. It's an amazing sports weekend in Boston.
All right, so Conor McGregor is pretty much royalty in this town, because of his Irish roots and his brash fighting style, along with fighters like Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey. They've all been able to step into the forefront. How exciting is it for you to see athletes like that kind of transcend the sport?
Oh, it's cool. I love it. I love when we take these people, like when I first met Ronda, when I first met Conor, and then to see them transform into these huge superstars. Ronda is hosting Saturday Night Live next weekend. She's doing the Roadhouse film. They're remaking it, and she's the Patrick Swayze character. Conor McGregor has become this just massive. They're talking about putting him on the penny in Ireland. It's just to see these kind of things happen to these people that I met and brought into the UFC. It's awesome.
Must be an amazing feeling.
Awesome.
All right, so Dana, I'm sorry, but it's time for some hard-hitting questions. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. All right, if you were to take one Boston athlete out to a Boston bar, who would it be and where would you go?
Take one? You got to take Gronk, right? How are you going to go out to a bar and not bring Gronk?
That's true. Gronk is always a good time. I might have said Tom Brady just because I'm a little partial, but Gronk, okay, that's a good choice.
Yep.
All right, last question. Do you expect to see any big-time athletes in the crowd on Sunday?
I'm hoping, Tom Brady's cousin works for us. So I'm hoping if the lockdown isn't on the Patriots, I'm hoping some of those guys can show up. I'd love to see Gronk, Edelman, Brady, see some of those guys show up.
All right. Well, thank you, Dana. Thank you so much for being with us. Of course, make sure to tune in at 8 o'clock on Fox to see the fight, or you can, of course, watch it live at the TD Garden. I'm Ashley Allen, Dana White. Thanks again for watching. For all your UFC news, make sure to keep it at NESN.com.